I'd like to speak on the topic of mass mind control and expose specific methodologies and techniques that are used to enslave the people of planet Earth by the world's so-called leaders and elite rulers. I'd like to begin by explaining that mass mind control is a strategy of conditioning large numbers of people to accept a set of beliefs without thinking critically about the truthfulness and validity of the content of the beliefs. In other words, mass mind control is forced, indoctrinated patterns of behavior in large communities or societies of people. This demonstrates that beliefs do not need to be true in order for humans to wrongfully enforce them on each other as authoritative systems.
Declaring yourselves above it all, and label both sides equally at fault.
The graves of young Americans who answered the call to service around the globe.
To ignore the facts of history and the aggressive impulses of an evil empire.
Year in and year out, a struggle against the common enemies of man. Now the trumpet summons us again.
We do not seek to impose our way of life on anyone, but rather to let it shine as an example. We will shine for everyone to follow.
The strategy I'm outlining today, it will. We start by increasing NASA's budget by $6 billion over the next 5 years.
A grand and global alliance. Will you join in that historic effort?
PSYOPs. Mass mind control methodologies and techniques are done covertly and openly as a PSYOPs, meaning psychological operation. PSYOPs are operations to convey selected information and indicators to audiences to influence their emotions, motives, and objective reasoning. And the behavior of governments, organizations, groups, and individuals. Indoctrinations obscure the objective learning process of real education and cut people off from true knowledge. PSYOPs are carried out by the totalitarian rulers of our planet.
Before the dark powers of destruction unleashed by science engulf all humanity in planned or accidental self-destruction. We dare not tempt them with weakness, for only when our arms are sufficient beyond doubt can we be certain beyond doubt that they will never be employed. The world is very different now, for man holds in his mortal hands the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life. In an age where the instruments of war have far outpaced the instruments of peace.
Demonstrating the power of a free and open society.
Obfuscation. Mass mind manipulators tend to obfuscate the meaning and definition of commonly used words as a PSYOPs, mind control technique, The meaning of the word obfuscation is render obscure, unclear, or unintelligible, bewilder someone, confuse someone, or to create confusion, to invert truthfulness. The obfuscation of knowledge is a technique also used to hide knowledge or keep knowledge occulted. The literal meaning of the word occult is simply defined as hidden. Most people have a misconception of the definition of the word occult, regardless of any positive or negative connotation of the word. All it simply means is hidden. Occult means hidden. The obfuscation of words and concepts is a psyops technique used to attack emotions and the perceptibility of humans. This method is used to invert correct perception and perceptibility. Ultimately, the obfuscation technique is a mind control methodology used by beings who intend on controlling humans' freedom of choice by subverting humans' consciousness to lower levels of perception and awareness of objective reality. Government. The etymology of the word government has been established as the word govern, the Latin word gubernare, meaning to control or steer, and the Latin word mens, meaning mind. Therefore, a direct etymological deconstruction of the word government yields us the term mind control, meaning the roots and origins, and the intended usage of the word government is for mind control. It is thus no fault of reason or logic to deem those who identify as government and the entirety of government to be, by very definition, a psyops, psychological operation.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth. No single space project in this period will be more impressive to mankind or more important for the long-range exploration of space.
And leading the world to space helped America achieve new heights of prosperity here on Earth, while demonstrating the power of a free and open society to harness the ingenuity of its